Alright guys, welcome to another beer review. I've actually recorded a couple tonight, so this is going to be the last one, I promise. Not that you're going to be watching these in sequence anyway. But today we've got another beer from Tuol, and this is the beautifully named Fuck Art, This is Architecture. They've done a range of these beers in the Fuck Art series. I'm not sure if there's a specific theme with them or if they just wanted to name that. Either way, this beer review will probably get a few more views than usual because, hey, there's fuck in the title. Yeah, not even I can clickbait properly. But yeah, fuck art, this is architecture. From what I can gather, this is a pale ale, clocking in at 5%. Intriguing artwork once again from the 2L boys. Jasper, his name is on the label of the bottles, but they're covered by this like customs sort of thing. And I keep forgetting his name, but he does an absolutely terrific job designing 2L's beers. And yeah, in all the 2L reviews I've done, I've put his link down below because you know what? A good, interesting beer label. It does garner interest and will get people checking out your stuff. And I just love the fact that each of the labels that they do for their beers is technically imperfect. So, yeah, as a once pretentious graphic design student, that appeals to me greatly. So, yeah, massive fan of 2L. In general, every beer I've had from them, albeit I've only had about 4 or 5 of them so far, has been fantastic. Nothing short of lovely. Some I've liked more than others, but that's that happens with breweries. But yeah, never had a bad beer from these guys, and luckily for me, Birretta stocks a few of their beers, so I do have access to them here in Germany. I just wish I could get access to Omnipollo beers, because I absolutely love the designs of their bottles as well. Anyway, I'm going to put a link down below to a beer tuber chat that I'm part of with mainly Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews, Dean from Dean's Beer Reviews, Craig from Kent Beer Reviews, Gaz from Gareth Gaz Gravy's Beer Reviews, and we have other people coming in. And one of the topics we talked about, and if we didn't, I'm going to look like a proper dick now, was intriguing bottle designs and bottle labels and canning and that sort of thing. So yeah, I'll put that link down below if I remember to. So yeah, let's pour the beer into the glass. As you probably know by now, I'm a fan of pale ales and IPAs, and I'm hoping that 2L brings me yet another fantastic example of one of my favourite styles. So, beer in a glass, and that is a nice amber colour. It's got a nice amount of haze in there, but you can slightly see through it. In terms of carbonation, not sure if that's picking up on camera. Can't really see too much at all because with this lighting, the beer sort of blends in, if that makes any sense. I can see some gentle carbonation, and the beer poured with about 1 finger's worth of very foamy head, almost reminds of dish soap water with the head, and yeah, it is white. So let's give this one a sniff, and it's got a nice mixture of malts and hops. Not too sure what hops or malts are used in this one. I think even if you look on Rate Beer on the commercial description you can find it, but if you check out 2L's website they'll definitely tell you what's in there. But yeah, it doesn't tell you what the hops are on this one. And one thing that I like about 2L's beers is the oats that you can sometimes pick on the aroma. Of course, oats seem to like add a bit more body to a beer, but it's nice that you get that sort of like slight cereal porridge sort of aroma in some of their beers, and you pick that up nicely here. From what I gather, this is a Belgian style pale ale, so I'm expecting some interesting yeast action. On the aroma, there's like a slight orangey spiciness, which I usually pick up with some Belgian ales. And it sort of reminds me actually of when I tried Stone's Cali Belgique. It's got a similar aroma to it. At least that's what I'm getting in my head. But yeah, it smells nice. It smells juicy. It smells like fruit juice, orange, nectarines, that sort of thing. Yeah, really nice and zesty actually. Maybe a bit of mango in there, papaya, those sort of tropical, really fruitful or bountiful fruits, I should say. Yeah, very, very pleasant on the nose. It smells good. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. That's really nice. Although I'm getting a slight taste in my mouth of like when you've drank a bit too much beer and you get those almost sick burps and it sort of like just stays on your palate. It's very, very slight, don't get me wrong. It's not like intrusive, it's not ruining the beer. It's just as soon as I picked up that flavour on the palate, my mind instantly went to the yeah, getting nice honey on the flavour. That nice spiced, almost coriander sort of Belgian ale sort of quality. You definitely pick up like a yeasty flavour in there as well. But that's offset nicely with a really nice subtle hop character. You get more on the hop character on the excuse me, the bittering side of the beer. But yeah, this is just, in a nutshell, this is just a really pleasant, easy drinking pale ale. It's got an ever so slight creamy mouthfeel to it because of those oats. But it's still on the medium. It's not a heavy beer by any stretch. Very sessionable. It's got a slight crispness even though it's got that slight creaminess. It's when that carbonation comes through gently when it rests down. Leaves you a little bit dry, which is never a bad thing with a beer like this because you just want to go in for another sip. And yeah, that's definitely an interesting take on the pale ale. But I don't know, I've set myself up for failure now, getting that in my head of when you've had a bit too much to drink and you've got the burps, and then you get those almost sick burps coming up, and it's the acidity on the palate. That's what's giving me that impression. So there's nothing wrong with the beer, it's just up here. Yeah, there's like never so slight sherbet sort of character, like sour jelly sweet. That sourness is detectable, but it's that sourness that you get from a fruit juice, like freshly squeezed. Slight bit of maybe some confectionery sugar in there, but yeah, that is really, really nice. Very, very drinkable. You could definitely do some damage with this and quaff it down. And yeah, it's, as is the case with most of the beers from these guys, it's something different on a style that you may love or may hate. And yeah, I'm a big pale ale fan, and this is doing the job for me. It's not the best beer I've tried from these guys, and it's not the best pale ale that I've tried, but it's just got so much quality to it. It's got its quirkiness about it as well, which appeals to me. I like it when beers taste a little bit different. I mean, as much as I like a solid, you know, A to B, like pale ale, IPA, I do like it when there's something a little bit different to it. And this is definitely it, but at the same time, it's not anything that confuses or corrupts your palate, if you get what I mean. And yeah, that's just a very, very solid beer indeed. So if you like your Belgian style pale ales, if you like your Belgian beers, if you like your pale ales, repeating myself there, one sentence. Good job, Pete. Then definitely give this one a go, and I'm very interested to see what the rest of the Fuck Art series is like. In fact, I'm interested to potentially try any Tuol beer that I possibly can, because it's been a home run already from these guys. I've not had a bad, dull, or just undrinkable beer from them, and long may it continue. Although I reckon there will be one, because it's just not for me. But this, yeah, I like it. Very nice indeed. So if you've tried this one or any of the other Fuck Art beers, or of course any of the beers that these guys do, let me know your thoughts, opinions on this one, and what are some of your favourites, what are some of the beers that I should check out. I've been eyeing up the Hoppy Monday, which sounds damn good, so I might pick that up one day. And yeah, check out my Tuol playlist down below. Don't forget to check out the Beer Tubers chat. It's usually hosted on Harry Blueno's Beer Reviews channel, but I'm recording this before Google Plus goes to YouTube Live, so it might have changed a little, but click that link down below, subscribe, and yeah, join in on some just good chat about beer. And speaking of good beers, give this one a try if you haven't done so already. So thank you guys for watching and sitting through me with this. It's one of those things, I've had 2 beers, so when I talk, I just sound ridiculous. I can function properly, but it's just, you put a camera in front of me after a couple of beers and I just make even less sense than I usually do. But I don't care, because this is going down a treat, and yeah, you should try it. Thank you guys for watching. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter if you are on there, and subscribe for more beer reviews. And more importantly, I hope you will join me for another drink soon. Thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you later.